All right, 5 games. Here we go. Game number 1, the Cleveland Browns in Tennessee. The Titans -5.5.
Tennessee had that lull in the season where they weren't playing well, and it sort of took a while for the COVID stuff to catch up with them. And I think the Browns, it's smoke and mirrors. I don't think that team's any good. I think the record looks one way, the team plays another. Give me Tennessee in this one very confidently to win and cover.
I agree with you, and the reason I agree with you is I just thought, even though both teams run the ball really well, there's something about Derrick Henry that separates himself from every running back, including the running backs of the Browns, Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt and those guys. To me, it really comes down to the quarterbacks, and I'm sticking with Ryan Tannehill. I don't care what anybody says. He has proven to me over the last year and a half that he's a legitimate top 10 quarterback in the league. I'll take him over Baker Mayfield, and I'll give the points.
I'm not going to make up any ground if I agree with you, but I do, so I have to take the Titans. Game number 2, the Jaguars in Minnesota against the Vikings, who are double-digit favorites, -10.
This is a ridiculous spread. Absolutely ridiculous spread. The Jaguars are going to cover this easily, and I have a feeling that they're going to win this game. And I know that the Vikings are up and down. They played well last week, but this is another one of these situations where they have an opportunity to catch up. They have an opportunity to make themselves known as an NFC playoff threat, and they'll somehow be a dud. I don't know if I can really say they're going to lose, but they're definitely not going to cover that 10 points. Mike Glennon's going to throw 4 touchdown passes in this game, and it's going to look ugly.
Kirk Cousins is like Dan from Carteret. He's starting to make his moves. And I like the moves that he's making. And I like the fact that he's the NFC Player of the Week. And I think that he carries us through the Jaguars. The Jaguars are with the Jets. They're trying to get that #1 pick. They can't win this game. Doug Marrone knows this. Shad Khan, the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars, knows this. Kirk Cousins knows this. I think Kirk Cousins has his best game of the year this year, and they blow out the Jaguars.
I'm with you. Kirk Cousins will be the NFC Player of the Week and the offensive player
he may end up being
again.
the NFC Player of the Month, Jerry.
He might because of these 2 weeks. So I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm taking Minnesota -10.
That and a donut will get you a donut.
Vikings by 3 touchdowns. Game number 3, Rams in Arizona against the Cardinals at home, getting 3.
Man, I tell you, both these teams are very hard to figure out. I almost didn't put it up there because I don't have a strong opinion on it, but it's a very good game in the NFC. Give me the Arizona Cardinals. This is the first time that I'm picking against the Rams this year, I believe. I usually go with the Rams, but they are a weird team. I think this is a Kyler Murray, DeAndre Hopkins show on parade. That doesn't make any sense. Give me the Cardinals.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I'm going to take the Rams, and I'm taking the Rams because the Jalen Ramsey to shut down DeAndre Hopkins, who got shut down by Stephon Gilmore. Kyler Murray... for all the pomp and circumstance and all the excitement and everything else that's been around him since he got to Arizona, he has been woefully inconsistent, man. And he's got a shoulder injury, and he's got issues. And I think the Rams, coming off of a loss to the San Francisco 49ers, know that they need this one in the worst way. I'll take the Rams.
I'm with G. Very weird game with 2 weird teams. So Rams heads, Cardinals tails. And it is tails, Cardinals.
All right.
Plus the 3. Game number 4, Raiders at the Jets. The Jets plus 8.5.
I'm never picking the Jets ever, ever, ever until there's a new coach and a new quarterback. Give me the Raiders. They may score 50 points in this game. Boomer, it's your turn to speak.
I do know that. I was digesting what you said.
Yeah, okay.
All right, I'm not taking the Jets either then. I'll take the Raiders.
I'll take the Raiders. And Giants, Seahawks, Seattle -10.
Yeah, the Colt McCoy thing is going to be really, really tough to watch this week. Giant fans, I'm sorry that this happened to you. It's bad timing. You are going to be nauseous watching this guy for 4 quarters. It's going to be the Seahawks. It's going to be the Seahawks big.
Oh, boy. 10 points is a lot of points, man. I don't know. I think the Giants will stay within the number. I think the Seahawks will win the game, but I think the Giants stay with it. No, you know what? Forget it. I'm taking the Seattle Seahawks. I don't know. You know what it is? You're around here, you listen every day, you hear these guys talk, and you get caught up in it.
Yeah.
I got caught up in it last week with the Jets.
Yep.
So I'm not getting caught up with it this week. I'm going to take the Seattle Seahawks.
I think the Giants will play hard. They'll play well. They won't win, but maybe a backdoor cover. I'll take the Giants plus the 10.
All right. Thank you, Jerry.